Hey friends, I am so excited to be bringing you version 2 of the AI Writer. You'll remember with version 1, all you could do was write social media posts. It was super helpful, lots of great feedback, but all that feedback just went funneled into all of these different modules. So now we've got all these modules, different things that we can write and create, ideas we can generate, and ideas that we can execute on. So I'm going to go through each one of these, but I want to point out some of these are premium. I'm going to go through at the end, like how you can get the premium ones, but there are some additional ones that are not premium that everybody gets. So no matter what plan you're on, I want you to go through this whole video and get some great ideas. For the demo, what I'm going to do now is let's pretend that we just started a startup called Charge Caps. This is a baseball hat with solar panels that can actually charge your cell phone. So it's going to be an e-commerce company. I want to show you like how you might go through this for this brand to help them start their company and launch their marketing and business efforts. So the first thing I recommend you guys do when you jump into this software, especially if you're an early stage company, is start with your marketing strategy. So we're going to start writing, and what will immediately happen, it's going to open up ChatGPT on the right. And when you do this, if you've never used like the original AI Writer yet, it's going to actually start you somewhere else. So if you click on company profile, this is where it's going to start you. I've already added here that I'm in the mobile phone charger industry, and I've described our product a little bit, along with some of the differentiating characteristics. And what I said was Charge Caps is an innovative product that consists of a baseball cap with an integrated solar cell phone charger. This allows you to charge your phone while engaging in outdoor activities. You can harness the power of the sun because the top of your head is always facing it. So this is kind of a fun way of explaining what makes this product different. And we are going to inject this information into most of the modules. So when you're creating something new, you don't need to recreate this information. ChatGPT is just going to know this about your company already. I'm going to say that we do not have a physical location. Our primary call to action is to go to our e-commerce site, and our brand voice is conversational, persuasive, witty, and friendly. Very little professionalism going on in our marketing copy. And our chatbot, we want to use ChatGPT. If you guys are using anything else, just choose other. So now that we've gone through that, for marketing strategy, as you could see, you can create literally any kind of marketing plan with this product. Before I jump into one, I also want to mention something here. We've added a new switch. You'll notice that it's using ChatGPT. If you haven't upgraded to ChatGPT Plus, and you'll know if you have it, you'll have this Plus logo, do it. It's worth it. It's only $20 a month. And if you do that, you're going to have fewer times when it tells you that, whoops, the network's busy, we can't help you, try again later. So if you can afford it, spend the $20. If you run an agency, it's a complete no-brainer. If you have 100 clients, you're going to be able to use ChatGPT Plus for all 100 clients, and it's still only going to cost you a total of $20 a month. It gives you these cool additional features, like you can switch to GPT-4, which is the very latest language model. It's just a little more robust in what it can do. It's got a longer term memory, and I love ChatGPT-4. But for this demo, I'm going to use Legacy because this is what everybody has access to, and it's still exceptional in its performance. I want to also point out that we've added a switch up here. So if you can't afford the GPT Plus model, then just use the regular model. And if it ever says it's not available and to come back later, we've added this Google Bard switch. Google Bard is another large language model, and our system is compatible with it completely. So if it's ever having trouble connecting to ChatGPT, just click the Google Bard switch, and you can immediately switch over. And as you can see, it works the same way. It's got a prompt, an execute. It's extremely similar to ChatGPT, but we're going to switch back to ChatGPT for the purposes of this demo. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. The first screen is just like it was in the social media module, where we are going to give you a whole host of options. So you could see all the different types of marketing plans we can create. Since I have a startup and I've got aggressive growth goals, I'm going to create a growth hacking cheat sheet instead of going the full formal marketing plan. If you're an agency and you want to create something for your client, you might want to create a complete lengthy marketing plan. But for this one, I'm going to use the growth hacking cheat sheet. Keep it short and sweet and tactical. Always pay attention to what the next screen asks you, because it is different for every type of module and every type of document you're creating. It's asking me what my budget is. So let's say I only have $1,000 to spend. I'm going to put a $sign because the example it gave has one. Always pay attention to the format of the examples that it provides if you want the best possible response. And I'm going to generate the chatbot prompt. So this stage, always click inside this blue link and you'll see it says copied, and follow the instructions, click to copy this prompt and paste it into the chatbot. So I'm just going to paste away and let's see what it says. Something went wrong. Oops. I'm going to restart ChatGPT. I think I was chit-chatting too long and it gave up on me. So we're in the legacy model. Let's paste our prompt and get going. When it does that, what I either refresh or just click new chat and it'll work fine. So here's how the version 2 works of AI Writer. Notice how it is giving recommendations for tactics, okay? So the first thing this is going to do is let us know some ideas on things that it recommends we do. Here is our cheat sheet, the top 10 things it recommends, but we're not going to stop there. So what we do with all of the documents in the version 2 writer, it always has a step 2, and it lets you choose to go deeper. This is what sets this apart from all the other AI writers. We don't just stop here. Now we've got our cheat sheet. So let's look through influencer marketing. It's recommending to partner with some influencers, social media advertising, content marketing. So let's see. Content marketing is creating high quality content like blog posts and things. I want to start here. So let's say I really want, choose which idea from the list in the chatbot. I'm going to choose number 3. And what will happen is it'll give me additional information here. This instruction says to click to copy this prompt, paste it in the chatbot to learn how to implement the tactic for your company. So let's figure out, I copied that and I'm going to paste it here. Let's find out more about content marketing. That is strange. It must be extremely busy. So what I'm going to do is refresh it and paste number 3. Actually, what I need to do after I refresh it is go back to the growth hacking chat that I was already on. And the reason I do that, what you'll see on the left, these are previous chats that you've had. ChatGPT has a built-in memory. And each one of these chats has a memory, but only about the chat that it's in. So that's why I didn't start a whole new chat. Instead, I went back to the one that I had. So it remembers our previous parts of that existing conversation. So anyway, I just told it by clicking here and pasting it and running this, I just told it to drill down on idea number 3 or tactic number 3, which was blog and content marketing. What I tell it to do is I tell it to tell you guys why it shows that, so you can just make sure that it makes sense for your company and that you get on board with its recommendations. And then here's how it would implement content marketing for charge caps. So it's going to give you a little bit more detail. It's telling you to develop a content strategy. So I would certainly go back and create a content strategy, create some high quality content. So for the purposes of this demo, I would show you where I would go. I would go back to the marketing strategy and I would create a complete content marketing plan for this. And then I would start doing some blog writing. So I'm not going to bore you with the full content marketing plan. So I'm going to jump right into blog marketing. And here's a really cool feature of version 2. You'll notice at the bottom, we have all of the different modules already in here. So instead of closing out your entire session, losing your session with ChatGPT and all of that, I can jump right in and continue on the next path. So this allows us to create complete integrated marketing strategies and implement them in a very integrated way, because now ChatGPT can remember all the previous things we've talked about. So I'm going to jump immediately into blog writing. So let's write that blog now. So here is the blog document creator. What I might do here is like, okay, it's already created this detail. I created this really great document as well. So what you can do as just a way of making yourself more efficient, click this copy button. And what this does is copies your entire growth hacking cheat sheet for later. So what I'm going to do personally is I love to like jump into Google Docs, and I'm just going to paste this. So now I've got my recommendation for my growth hacks, give it some space, and then I can go back to what I was doing. So here is the ChatGPT window I can bring back, and I'm going to get back into doing some blog writing. So what I'm going to create is a listicle top 10 list, and I think these are very helpful. They're actionable. So I'm going to create a listicle that I can put out on multiple channels like social media and maybe on my WordPress site. So I'm going to read the instructions. Which process in your industry is this post about? It already will recommend one for you, and this will dynamically create something that's industry specific. So for the purposes of this demo, I'm not going to customize any of these. I'm just going to give you guys the default output. So just copy it as usual, and I'm going to paste the prompt. And I really don't know why it keeps doing this to me, but it's probably because it's a really important demo. So I'm going to paste this again, and now it works. If it got really quirky like this and I was really trying to get some stuff done, I literally might switch over to Google Bard. But in this case, refreshing seems to be working, so I'm going to keep going with it. So now what's happened is, let's read the instructions, click to copy this prompt in the chatbot to the right, and then step 2 will be choose which idea from the chatbot. Okay, so let's look at these ideas. It just generated 10 ideas for a blog post in listicle style for charge caps. So let's see, top 5 solar powered chargers, 10 tips for prolonging. I really like this actually. 10 tips for prolonging your phone's battery life while outdoor camping and hiking. This is perfect because it gets into the outdoorsy part of it, and it's also going to attract people that worry about their phone's battery life. So I'm going to choose idea number 1. I'm going to click this, and let's go ahead and develop that listicle. Just scroll down. It's going to do this every time, isn't it? So I just refreshed, and now watch, it'll work great. Okay, so it's going to create a listicle, which I would then copy and paste into my Google Doc. So later on, I can maybe hand it off. This one looks kind of ready to go. So I literally might take this and export it as a PDF and save that PDF so I can upload it. Yeah, it's a great little listicle blog. Perfect. So it gives you all of those 10 steps. By following these tips, you can ensure that you have a fully charged phone while camping and hiking, happy exploring. So this is a perfect little blog post that would be super helpful for people. Copy it, paste it into your Google Doc, and move on. I want to show you some other really cool features, though, before I move on from this. We've also added, there's a step 3 that you can do to create your blog, but there's also an optional refinement. So it doesn't have to stop there. Let's say you're unhappy with what you see here. You have some refinements that you can do, like you can make this have a more broad industry appeal versus being so specific to your product. Use a more conversational and personal tone. You can create social media posts to promote this blog. You can use a more professional tone, or you can create an email to promote the blog. And you can create, this is huge, right? Imagine being able to just spit out an email that you could immediately copy and paste into MailChimp, send all of your existing audience, and it will send people to your blog. By the way, you wouldn't want to do this until you've added this to your WordPress site. And in the future, you'll be able to add it to your WordPress site from within our tool. But for now, you're going to have to, copy this, paste this into your WordPress site, grab that URL of the final WordPress blog location, and then you would create that email and send people over to your WordPress blog post. You can also create a prompt for an AI image generator like Midjourney, and then just copy this and follow the instructions. So that's it. We just created this. Let's look at what's next on our list here. I want to create emails. So I'm going to run in here to the email part. Let's create an email series. So there's tons of different emails you can create using the AI writer. You can create a welcome email series. Like this would be great for people that just bought my cap online on e-commerce, and then I want to like send them a welcome series of emails. But for this demo, I'm going to do an educational content series email. If you're in the B2B space, I think it would be really cool to use the either the promotional email or let's see here, use it to promote your events, re-engagement if people kind of fall off, like people that haven't responded to your emails and 6 months or more, that type of a thing. Anyway, there's lots of emails you can create here, but let's create an educational content series for our caps. So again, I'm going to choose this standard topic, industry topic, and let's generate a prompt. And the reason I want this is going to be what I use to nurture my email list. I'm going to create a whole series of emails that I can use. So I'm going to copy this to send out to people that bought my caps to keep them engaged for the long term. So when I'm ready to send them that promotional email, like during Black Friday, they're going to be used to my emails. They're not going to block me, and they're going to feel like I'm an industry or I'm a company that actually cares about its customers enough to send them some educational content. So here's 10 ideas for this educational content series. You'll notice that we set up our prompt to be able to show you not just an idea, like a series of 10 ideas, but within each of those ideas, it's going to show you the proposed idea within the idea. So let me give you an example. It's going to give you like series ID number 5, the advantages of solar phone chargers over traditional chargers. It's actually going to show you email 1, 2, and 3. So when I choose this as my favorite idea, I'll actually know what the 3 different emails are that it's going to generate in the series. So I'll be able to say 5, and the rest, right? I'm going to copy this, paste it in. It will actually generate all 3 of those emails. Super cool. Now I'm able to just copy and paste those into my MailChimp and let it go to work. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to create, I need ads. If I'm going to go and grow my business quickly, I need to create some Facebook and probably some Instagram ads too. And that's also what it told me to do in my growth hacking cheat sheet. So let's go into Facebook ads, and it's going to ask me which problems does your product or service solve, separate with commas. And what it's going to do is create a bunch of ads for me. So I'm going to say hands-free mobile cell phone charging. I'm going to say, let's see here, one other problem that it will solve. Let's see here. I'm going to say look great while charging your phone on the run. I don't need to get too creative here. I'm just trying to give it some ideas of ways that our product solves people's real life problems. And I'm going to generate this. So if I copy and paste this ad generator, let me give you an idea of some of the responses that you're going to get back from ChatGPT. So here are 10 pay-per-click Facebook ad ideas for charge caps. So as you can see, ad 1, 2, 3, 4. What I'm going to do is try to pick my favorite one here. And what will happen when I choose one of these, it's going to iterate and create 5 versions of it. So let's see, never miss a call or text, charge your phone, hands-free. So I want to show you another feature we have because I'm not loving these ideas. They just aren't out of the box enough for me. I really want to stop people in their tracks. If I'm going to have to pay $1 every time somebody clicks through, hopefully I can get these ads for 10 cents each. But if I'm having to pay for these, I want these to be really creative. So we've added this don't like any, generate a new list option. So what I can do is click on the new list, and you can actually tell AI Writer what you don't like about the list it created. So I'm going to make these way outside the box. If I wanted to, I can make them more provocative. I can make them less provocative, like more professional. Let's go way outside the box because sometimes some of the responses really crack me up. So I'm going to grab this and I'm going to tell it to be a little more outside the box. And let's generate that list again. Life's a beach and your phone's fully charged with charge caps. Nature's power, a phone's delight. Charge caps is the perfect outdoor companion. These are so fun. So I love some of the responses I get back when I make this modification. Hang up on dead phone anxiety. I love this one. Okay, so add 6 is the one I like. So I'm going to go back up here and choose 6. And I'm going to iterate on that one. And what will happen is it's going to create a bunch of really cool Facebook ads. Oh, you know what? I forgot to copy this. Sorry. So let me click copied and let's stop generating and write this. So it'll create 5 ad variations for the ad it generated. So just remember, just because you click number 6, it doesn't mean you can just go over here and you're done. After you click 6, just remember you have to re-click the blue box to copy the prompt, then go and paste it, and it'll create all of your variations. And what we've done is we've told it to, these ad variations are designed to help you find the best variation that will get you the highest click-through rate. So what you would want to do is create all 5 ads, run 20% of your money against each one of these, and see which one works the best. Grab the best one, kill the other 4, and then come back here and create 5 more variations based on your best performing ad. Keep doing that until you're paying less and less and less for your ads. But I digress. Let's jump into the next one, which is courses. So the course wizard is designed to just allow you to create a course either for yourself or for your clients. Why would you want to create one for your clients? Well, it's an absolutely great lead generator. So what I'm going to do here is jump in. I'm going to create a course for myself because I actually want to use the course to learn how to become a better marketer. So I'm going to tell it, let's see here, what topic is this post about? Instead of this default, I'm going to say topic is how to become an e-commerce growth hacker. So here's what these look like. This is handled a little differently than our other ones. This particular module, great, let me redo this again, sorry guys. So this module has a little different format, so you'll see what we create here. And this one isn't generating ideas. It's actually creating an outline of your course. So this is your full course outline. And it's going to create sections for your course. So what it's going to ask you to do is choose which idea from the chatbot on the right. If you don't like generate a new list. But what I'm going to do now is go back and follow my own instructions, which were to read each one of these instructions carefully. And I jumped past that in this case. So I'm going to click to copy this prompt, paste it into the chatbot to the right. This will create the course outline. Then click one below to write the first section. So I'm going to do what it says and follow step 1 below, copy this and paste it. What I can do first is you can copy this and paste it into your document, because what you're going to be doing is creating a massive course. So you're going to copy the first one and go paste it into your document. You could do that at the end if you want. I'm going to do what it said to do. So here's section 1 of the course. So this is section 1 of that course outline. It's going to write the entire course for you, but only section 1. And let's see what it says down below. Let's see. Now click to copy this prompt and paste it into the chatbot to the right to write the first section. It's already doing that. Then click the next number in step 2 above and repeat this until the entire course has been written. This is tedious, but it's actually saving you a ton of time and creating a massive course for you. So now you can copy this and go paste this into your doc as section 1 of your course. But look, now it's creating this massive section 2 of the course. So as you can imagine, by the time I get to the 10th section, I'm going to have a very detailed course. Honestly, it's going to be a course that's so good, I can charge for it. So if you're looking for another side hustle, create these courses for niches and sell them. Go to Fiverr and create courses. Go to different marketplaces, and you can actually sell your course. So I would just continue to iterate on this until all 10 were finally done. And that is how our course system works. Video scripts. I'm going to start cruising through these a little quicker so I don't waste too much of your time. The rest of these work in a very similar way. So the video scripts, it's going to you could choose the type of video you want to create. One that I really like is the inspirational selfie video. These are daily videos where you can literally just skip to prompt and create really cool inspirational videos for your audience. And what I recommend you do is save one of these. Like right now, like my audience might want to stay motivated and focused, but your audience may be different. So put in whatever the professional or personal goals are of your audience and give them a really cool daily selfie video that you use your cell phone to create. And once you have that goal in here and you want to stay consistent, create daily videos on like TikTok. And once you create that, you're able to save this. So once you hover over it, give it a name. So I'm going to say daily motivational videos and click plus. Done. Now you've created a successful type, and you'll be able to create these daily. And when you go back to your home, you'll be able to see these daily motivational videos showing up right at the front. You can delete it if you hate it later, but for now, you could skip to prompt and just copy and paste and create these daily scripts, read right off that script into your cell phone, and you've got a really great way of becoming an influencer in your industry. Let's move on. We've already gone through the marketing strategy. So start with growth hacking and then move on to something more comprehensive. And let's move on to the next one, which is campaigns. So campaigns is one that's unlocked for every one of our clients. So let's go ahead and choose the type. I really love this module. It's so helpful. It's going to, we do campaigns. So within our software, we allow you to create things like viral sweepstakes, viral competitions, video testimonial campaigns, refer a friend campaigns, and all sorts of contests like photo contests. It can be pretty dizzying, and a lot of people come to us and they're like, I don't know what to do. It's deer in the headlights. So we created this great campaign type selection assistant that ChatGPT powers. So I'm going to actually choose this one. And just to let you guys know, once it chooses the type of campaign, you can get into extreme detail on each one of our campaigns. And not only will it tell you how to create that campaign, but it's also going to write your rules, your legal rules. It's going to write your welcome page on your campaign itself. It's going to write the thank you page copy for you. And it's also going to write the email that you can use to introduce people to the campaign and invite them to enter. So these you'll eventually want to do when you actually decide to create one of these campaign types. Go through this process. It's super helpful. So the campaign type, I'm going to jump into the campaign type selector, and it's asking me to list the objectives you want to achieve with your campaign. Well, I'm a startup, so I want to grow my list. Let's call it my email list specifically, because I know that sending emails in an e-commerce environment with deals is the best way to grow your revenue. So I'm going to say generate an AI chat prompt. This one's super long. Sorry about that. Just copy it and paste it in here. And we're going to have to refresh. So it's going to create a list of the 10 campaigns that it would recommend in order of most recommended to least recommended. So a lead magnet sign-up page is its favorite, and then create a refer a friend program, and then a viral sweepstakes. Honestly, I wouldn't change any of this. I totally agree with that. And then a video contest. And remember, it's doing this based on our company. So this is absolutely fantastic advice. And once it's done, we'll take the next step. So now that we have all these ideas, it actually allows you to choose one of these. So I'm going to click number 1. Let's go ahead and do the lead magnet sign up page. Click paste, and it will give you more information. And let's see here. So here is your list of the most recommended campaigns, blah, 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 lead magnet. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I did it again. You need to click here first. So let's stop generating and paste. So what it's going to do is have it tell you why it believes that is the right campaign for you. And then it's going to give you some more information on how to create it. So it's giving you some pros and cons to help you decide. So this is really helpful for me. But when you actually decide to create a lead magnet sign up page, you would want to go and create that from the campaign page. So you definitely want to go back and then create a sign up campaign. In this case, let me show you which one it would be. For a sign up page, you'd want to go to the landing page assistant. And from here, you'd want to create this for your lead magnet. And we'll get to lead magnets in a minute. So that's how that works. I'm going to move on to legal documents. And then finally, we'll do lead magnets. So the legal wizard is going to help you with really any legal issue you're having. We're not lawyers, and ChatGPT is not either. So you would be a fool to use this on its face. But this is going to give you a really great sense of what you need to do in a legal situation that you could take to a lawyer and maybe save some hours because you've already got some background information, and you can kind of jump right into the heart of the matter with your attorney. So it's a time saver. So what I'm going to do here is describe the legal situation I'm having as a startup company and tell them I am starting a company called Charge Caps and need to form this company legally. Oops. Here in California. So I'm going to tell it where I'm operating out of and let it tell me what to do. Let's copy this and just see what kind of advice it comes back with. So it's going to tell me step by step on what to do. It's also smart enough to tell me what forms. We force it to tell us which forms that it needs. So just to give you an idea, choose a business name, register your business. I want to pick one that is actually requiring that we fill out a form to show you guys how great this thing is at actually completing these forms for us and generating the forms. So let's wait till it's done. So let's pick one here. Let's see, register for your local taxes. There is a form needed here. So I'm going to choose step number 6 to get some assistance. It's going to tell us instructions here, but I'm just going to paste this for time's sake and just give you an idea of what kinds of things you get back. It's really helpful. It's going to tell you what you need to do. It forces the system to tell you instructions, and then any forms that are needed, it's going to help you fill those out to get you started. So you can see all the different steps that are required, and here's the form. It's just going to go ahead and create this form for you. And this information you can actually, copy and paste into the final legal form that you need to file. And you just change this information with your own, and you can provide that to your attorney or, use a legal form solution that you may have. So finally, I want to move on to lead magnets. Lead magnets are absolutely fantastic for capturing leads in your industry. If you're trying to grow that email list, which you all should be doing no matter what industry you're in, lead magnets are great. It's a way that you can go out and write ads saying, hey, I've got a great ebook on this industry. Here's a video tutorial. Fill out this information and click submit, and then we'll allow you to access it. So you're going to create a landing page that offers this lead magnet, and that landing page is what actually captures the email. Yes, you can do all of this within our software. So what you would do once you create your lead magnet is go back to the campaigns, over here, and you would say create a landing page. It'll create the landing page for you for whatever lead magnet you generate. So in this case, let's see, I'm going to create, checklists or an industry report. I'm not sure, so I might choose lead magnet selection assistant. But for the purposes of this demo, I can have it create a white paper on an often misunderstood topic in the mobile phone chargers industry. So I'm going to create this. So white papers are another one. Let me refresh. White papers are another one where it's going to create an outline for you. It calls it a table of contents because in the white paper industry, that's what we call them, is table of contents. So it's going to create your table of contents. You would actually include this in your white paper, and then you would create each one of the sections. So when it's done doing this, you would create section 1 of your white paper, follow the instructions, click the number in step 2 above, and repeat until the entire white paper has been written. The other ones are much quicker than this, but the white paper is a really hot piece of information. People will give you their email address for a really great industry white paper. And this is a phenomenal white paper. It's got 10 different sections, and it goes into great detail on each one. And you would just go through each one of these to generate a really lengthy, detailed 10-section white paper. So I hope this has been helpful for you guys, and I hope it's opening your eyes to some ideas. Because when I train my new agencies that use our software to run this as an agency, believe me, people get a little nervous, like, am I going to be able to do this? I have zero marketing experience. Well, what I envisioned for the AI writer, I want to give you guys the confidence to go out there and promote your business, or if you're an agency and using our Agency Pro system, to be able to go out there to local businesses and confidently make your services available, knowing that you can always do it because you've got AI Writer at your side. So I want to tell you now about how this system works from a standpoint of our different plans. You do need to be, at the time of this recording, you need to be an enterprise client to be able to unlock all of these different ones. If you're not an enterprise client, you can still use our social media and campaign modules, unlimited, and there's unlimited writing because ChatGPT is unlimited for free, or $20 a month is what they would charge you for the plus version. So either upgrade to enterprise, but if you are part of our Social Pro program, which is our agency program, it's unlocked for free for all of your clients. If you're doing Agency Pro as a reseller, you'll be able to resell this like software licenses, unlimited for free. If you are using Agency Pro also to offer agency services, again, it's free for all of your workspaces, so you don't even need to upgrade those to enterprise. Also, like if you're still sticking around and you are an Agency Pro client, I just want to show you really quickly how you activate this for your clients. So what you're going to do is jump in, go over to your agency CRM settings, and what you could do for each one of your pricing plans is we've made this really easy for you. Like let's say you're doing our reseller program and you've got like a platinum level and you've got a more junior level, like this junior plan. I'm going to jump into platinum and show you how to unlock this for everybody. So now in the included features, what you can do is make the premium modules available on your platinum program, but not for any other plans. And now what you've done is given people a reason to upgrade to your highest plan. So that's just a little tip I have for you, and that is where you do this. And with that, we're done. I'm really glad you guys stuck through to the end of this one. This is a very long demo, but again, this is a really huge leap for us and takes us way outside of our original scope of our software. But I think you'll agree that once you start using it, this is becoming one tool that you can use for all of your marketing. Not just generating your ideas, not just generating your content, but being able to put that content to work for you through our automated social publishing and our campaigns. If you guys have any questions or feedback, go to the bottom right and click here, or go to our socials and let us know how we're doing. Really appreciate you.